students, welcome in today's lecture. In today's lecture we will see about the carbuncle. Carbuncle. The carbuncle, the definition of the carbuncle is, it is a superficial infective gangrene of the subcutaneous tissue. It is what? Carbuncle is a superficial infective gangrene of the subcutaneous tissue. It is also called the skin gangrene, commonly known as a skin gangrene. Now, what is a causative organism? It is as it is infective one that is caused by the infective organism. It is caused by the staphylococci. Isn't it? It is a staphylococcal infection. Then important features or important points about or regarding the carbuncle is different from the other lesions are there, or it can be called as a characteristic of the carbuncle. One is, it is not a simple inflammatory process. Other infections with inflammatory process are there, which causes skin lesions, boils, furuncles, all these are cellulitis. They causes only inflammation there, which is not simple inflammation. It is a process of the gangrene, a gangrenous process. But this gangrenous process, it only affects the subcutaneous tissue. It doesn't goes beyond the subcutaneous tissue. That is the difference between the gangrene in general and the carbuncle. It is also the gangrene, but it's only limited to the skin and subcutaneous tissue. It doesn't goes beyond, doesn't spread beyond the subcutaneous tissue. That's why it is called carbuncle. Do I got this? First point, isn't it? Second point, it's very often seen in a diabetic patient. The person that who commonly getting the carbuncle is a diabetic subject. So it's common there. Then the site of the carbuncle, it can occur at anywhere, but most commonly it's seen at the nape of neck. Nape of neck, isn't it? So why? Because at the nape of the neck, the skin is porous due to presence of the more hairs, and the skin is loosely attached to the subcutaneous fascia, superficial fascia. So that's why the staphylococcal bacteria will easily penetrate through the skin as it is porous on that, and it will get most commonly develops in the nape of the neck. Other than the nape of neck, it can be also seen or occurs at the back, shoulders, then cheeks, then the upper lip and the dorsum of the fingers. Dorsum of the fingers. What does it indicate? It indicates the carbuncles is most commonly seen at that site where the skin is porous. Skin is porous and the holes. So that's why it presents or it most commonly develops at the site where the hairs are present. More hairs are present there, which fall in the pores. So that's why most commonly seen the nape of neck. Then the clinical features. The clinical features of the carbuncle, these are number one, pain and stiffness. So this is a very early symptom. These are the very early symptom of the carbuncles. With the onset of the carbuncles, there is a feeling of the pain and the stiffness at the site of the carbuncle when it start to develop. Later, there is induration. Induration, it will reveal on the palpation. If you palpate that lesion at the site where you are getting the pain and stiffness, so it will feel indurated. Then after this, then the skin over the lesion is a dusky. So where the lesion start to form, the skin above it is a dusky one that. And this dusky skin develops what? The multiple vesicles on it. Whatever the area seen dusky, on that multiple vesicles, small vesicles appears. Then after this vesicles turns into the pustules. Containing the pus. That's why sometimes it will have the purulent discharge. And the characteristic of this formation of the pustules, these pustules comes one after another, or they develops one after the another. All the pustules doesn't come at a time. They comes one after another, and the pustules have the purulent discharge from it when they opens there. isn't it? And this formation of the pustules over the skin, it gives a sleeve-like appearance. Sleeve-like appearance, small dots. Sleeve-like appearance. So this is the next one feature. And then later on, there may be the ulceration. When all the pustules gets burst, open up, discharge out, and this is formation of the ulcer over the surface. And this ulcer is now what a crateriform type of the ulcers. Crateriform of the ulcers are there, and this ulcer is surrounded by small openings. Small openings are around the ulcer is there. So this ulcer formation takes place like this. And around ulcer there is a small openings are there. And this ulcer is a cratery of form. So these are the clinical features of the carbuncle, which develops one after another. At first, pain and stiff with the onset of the carbuncle. Then the induration takes place. Then the skin becomes dusky. Then formation of the multiple small vesicles on the dusky area. And then these vesicles convert into the pustules containing the pus inside it. They opens up. And later on, whole destruction of the skin over it, and it leads you to the ulcer. So these are the clinical features of the carbuncle. Now coming to the treatment of the carbuncle. Regarding treatment of the carbuncle, the first one is that we should be know. Or first you have to have investigations are there. That are the blood examination before starting the treatment for CBC and for the blood sugar. Then you have to start the treatment there. So first, if the patient is diabetic, the proper treatment of the diabetes should be carried out, and diabetes should be controlled, because unless and until the blood sugar level doesn't become the normal, the healing of the carbuncle is not possible. So that's why the prompt and the proper treatment of the diabetic patient should be done. First one. Second, how to start the antibiotics. The most commonly used the erythromycin for it. As a modern treatment. But if you want to do this specifically, a proper antibiotics, the antibiotics should be given after the culture sensitivity test, to which the staphylococci are the sensitive. In general, the erythromycin can be used in the different doses as per the body weight of the patient and the age of the patient. This is the second one. That. Third, use of the hot compresses. Or the hot SS Mag Sulf, isn't it? Or you can use simply Mag Sulf also there. Then, in some cases, you can use the radiotherapy or the diathermy. If patient doesn't respond to this treatment, then you can go for the surgical treatment. In surgical treatment, the excision of the debris should be carried out. It should be carried out in the circular form. And remember, the care should be taken that should not be touched to the healthy tissue. Healthy tissue should be spared. Only the whatever sludge is formed, debris is formed, that has to be excised out. And after that, care of the wound will be taken there. And lastly, post-operatively, antibiotics should be given to the patient. This is the treatment. In addition to this, you have to advise the nutritious diet to the patient. Mostly in cases of the diabetes where they require the highly nutritious diet. So that is the treatment of the carbuncle. So what should we do in the treatment of the carbuncle? The first was step, if the patient is diabetic, we must have treat the diabetes. A proper treatment of diabetes, if needed, should be carried out under the guidance of the dietitian. After controlling diabetes, then you have to go for give antibiotics. A routine antibiotics usually can give the erythromycin, but it is better to give after the culture sensitivity test. Then go for using the compresses, SS Magasulf compresses, or the Magasulf bandages also can be used for it one. Then radiotherapy or diathermy and surgical treatment. So after surgical treatment, the patient should be covered with the antibiotics, and finally the advice the nutritious diet to the patient, because nutrition of the patient should be maintained. Then and then healing of the carbuncle will be occurred. If required, in some cases, if there is more pain and more stiffness, patient have unbearable pain is there, then you can do the here painkiller also, analgesic and anti-inflammatory medicines in addition to all this treatment whatever is in there. So they understood. This is the carbuncle. At exam point of view, it will come for the either short notes or for the brief. You have to write like these definitions, conjugate organisms, important points, then the signs. Important points you can say the characteristic of the carbuncle, and then site, clinical features, and the treatment. So it's about the carbuncle. Watch the video carefully and prepare yourself.